What's going on, fellas? It's another C Boogie. Y'all know the rest. Hey, I want to salute y'all for subscribing to my channel. And I also want to thank y'all for liking my videos. And shout out to the Dime Game Division. Let's rock and roll, man. Right now, we're going to talk about game. And what a lot of people won't tell you about game that I'm realizing. You know, and I always knew this. You know, it's not really what you say, especially these days, man. It's not really what you say, it's who's saying it to the woman. You know what I mean? Two men can go up to a woman and say the exact same thing. You know what I mean? And they can say it in the exact same fashion. Who is she going to be more receptive to? Well, the guy that she's attracted to. You see what I'm saying? These days, man, what haven't a woman heard from a man? You know, by the time a woman is 25, especially a good-looking woman, you know, even a decent-looking woman, an average woman, what haven't she heard? She's been offered money. She's been offered the gifts. You know, she heard all kind of seduction, the slickest mouthpieces. She bumped into the guys with charisma, funny guys. She bumped into confident guys, alpha males, beta males, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is how many men even approaches average looking women. You know what I mean? We're not even talking about women that would be considered 9s and 10s. You know, that's a different conversation right there. So once again, my question is, what haven't a woman heard at least one time? You see what I'm saying? So really, man, it comes down to who's saying it. You know, and I don't really hear a lot of dudes talking about this, man, but, you know, this is as true as the sky's blue, man. I mean, real talk. So at the end of the day, as a man, you should always be working on you, man. You should always be focused on you and your improvement. You know what I mean? Game, I understand what it is, and I understand what it does. But once again, I've bumped into a lot of women that was pretty much waiting on a man's game. You know what I mean? You can tell by that body language. You can kind of tell by that facial expression. You know, they kind of had this face of like, all right, now what are you got to say? You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to tell me? You dig? And that's why, you know, I just believe in just being me. You know what I mean? I just present who I am. Either she gonna bite or not. You know what I mean? Everybody gets rejected, man. Actually, you know, I had approached this woman the other day, man, with this shit, and she just did not bite. I mean, this woman, I mean, she was a beautiful woman too. You know what I mean? And this woman, if I could explain the look on her face when I approached her, you know what I mean? It was, I guess some guys would call it like a nuclear rejection. Now, she was pretty sweet about it, but she just was not feeling what I was saying. You know what I mean? And I did it about face. Hey, you know what? Hey, you have a good day, sweetheart, all right? Nice chopping it up with you. You know what I'm saying? And I kept it pushing. But it happens, man. You know what I mean? And in these situations, let's just be honest as men. In our mind, we be like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck you think you are? But that's just ego talking, man. You know, like I always say on my channel, you know, you can't make nobody like you, man. And that situation that I was just telling you about with the woman that rejected me, she just wasn't feeling my energy, man. You know, and as I walked up on her, I did realize we was in different lanes. You know what I'm saying? Because the energies really didn't align.